So we've had a bit of a disaster. Lying in bed this morning, cuddling the cat. Had a crash. The tree had fallen over. I've got it propped up at the moment. Something wrong with the base of it. Can't blame the cat. Some of my ornaments are glass. I don't think too many are broken, but also I've got the cat shut out at the moment. So yeah, it's not what I wanted to wake up to. So yeah, the tree's looking a little bit wonky and a little bit sparse in places compared to yesterday. I've got it propped up at the minute. Yeah. So yeah, I need to sort out some different base. Can you even get bases for artificial trees without the tree? Okay, so it's advent calendar time. We're on the 2nd of December. Recovered from my dramatic start to the morning. Yeah, so I'll open my advent calendar in just a second. You might be able to see what my other half got in his Lego advent calendar just up there. I'll give you a close-up of that later. So let's do the tea advent calendar first. So day 2. Where are you hiding? Here we go. As I say, Bird and Blend did a few different calendars this year. There was a matcha one which I was tempted by. And there's a Tea Lovers advent calendar which was sold out by the time I ordered mine. So this is like the regular one. Okay, so we have banana bread chai. I like this one. So this is, again, caffeine free. It's one that you put milk with. And it's, I normally do this one for 5 minutes. It's 4+ minutes brewing time. So I've got 2 of those. I'll have those
I don't know that.
I don't know what she thought I was asking her, but hey. So yes, I'll have those later. I had both my strawberry lemonades yesterday. And the chocolate in the Hotel Chocolat yesterday was raspberry filled chocolate. So that was lovely. But yeah, we do that one together later on. So let's have a look at the Crafty Kit Company advent calendar, day 2. I think all of the even day ones are like card type ones. They're all in the same packaging. And there's envelopes in the tools kit. Okay, so so a little card around the outside of it. Okay, so we've got a little wall shape to felt things onto in the middle, so it's obviously a 3D thing. And we've got some browns, a little bit of pink, a little bit of white. So let's pop that back in its card that it's packaged in. Excuse me when I just rustle. And let's have a little look at the booklet and see what number 2 is. Right, so that's yesterday. 23 sleeps till Christmas is what it says in the top corner. So we have a little acorn with a cute little face to do. So mini acorn. Oh, there might be some black wool in there as well, by the look of it. Chestnut chap wool, bear wool, raven wool, white wool and salmon wool. So that's rust brown, black, white and like pinky colour. So he's kind of cute. We'll see if we get round to working on him later. Yeah. So today, having survived the tree deciding to throw itself on the floor, My initial reaction was, what the hell is that? Is somebody breaking things outside? Because the cat was lying on my chest, so I knew it wasn't the cat knocking anything over. So I thought, right, come down and see. The tree was right across the floor. Obviously, I picked it up first before I picked up the camera. We only lost one bauble, so that's not bad. I'm not going to straighten out the tree and put the bits back on it just yet. I've got it propped up with the beanbag footstool that my partner uses. See what he thinks about that when he gets up in a bit. And I have ordered a new, more sturdy metal stand for the tree. The stand that it came with is one of those plastic ones where you slot the slats in to the base bit that the tree slots into. And one of the feet bit had come out of the stand when it was lying on the ground. That was still in place, and everything else had toppled over. And when I looked at the base of the tree, the bit that it sits in is supposed to have a bit of plastic at the bottom, but the first year we got the tree, that came off, and we thought, didn't really think too much about it. The tree's a couple of years old now. But the tree itself has basically dropped through the whole bit in the middle of the stand, so the stand has given up basically. So I've ordered a metal one. That should be here tomorrow. Should be a bit sturdier, and it's one that screws in, so it should hold the tree in place a bit more firmly. It shouldn't be able to drop down. So obviously, being an order from that online retailer that sells everything under the sun, that will probably be fairly late in the day tomorrow that arrives, so you might not see that until Monday's filming. But yeah, so I'm going to water the plants in a minute, because that's what I do on the weekends. I water the plants. I need to do some sorting out in the kitchen, straighten things up so that I can bake the cake this weekend. I haven't put up the decorations in the hall yet, so we'll do that in a bit. That's a quick job. It's just bunting up the banister, the lights around the coat rack. It's not a huge amount of stuff that goes in there, because we don't spend an awful lot of time in the hallway, weirdly. It's just nice to come in and have something there. But I mean, if that doesn't go up to date, that's not a problem. I'm not leaving the house until Monday at the moment. I mean, plans may change, but at the moment, that's the plan, is to be home, getting stuff sorted and getting things organised. Which does mean that I'll miss the Christmas tree festival at the church again this year. But that's okay. It's only on for one weekend. Last year it was on in November. This year it's on this weekend. I think we completely missed it at work, because I don't remember us putting a tree up or sending the helpers to put a tree up for it this year. So yeah, I must have missed the emails. But yeah, so I won't be going to do that. I did show you that a couple of years ago, first year that I was in Grantham, which I think might have been the first year I did Vlogmas. We're around the church there. It's a beautiful church, medieval church. When lockdowns were announced, there was supposed to be a parade with people coming over from Europe, marching through the town, music and all sorts for one of the centenary. I want to say 700, something like that. But obviously that had to get cancelled because lockdowns. But yeah, it's a really old church. It's apparently in the bell tower, it's got like a library, and there are books there that Isaac Newton used to read because he went to school across the road from the church. So yeah, I've got a few bits of historic significance in this area. But yeah, no, it's very cold, and I don't drive, so I don't really fancy walking into town when I don't have to. Walk by the park might be good though, see if the deer are out, because that'll be quiet. But I might save that for another day later in December, and just focus on getting the house ready this weekend, because that was the original plan. So yeah, a few bits to do. Maybe another cup of tea. Have a cup of coffee. I might need a cup of tea. I'll have a banana bread chai. That would definitely be in had later. But yeah, a bit of housework to do first, which you obviously don't need to see. Okay, it's cake baking time. Everything's weighed out. Butter the tin as you'd line it and put the paper around the outside, and then it's mixing everything together. So yeah. Okay, so I've lined my tin in my quick and easy method of lining square and rectangular tins. It does mean it's one piece of paper rather than the base and then the sides, which for a loose bottom tin normally you'd do that separately, but that'll be fine. It does also mean that there's not going to be any chance of leakage. This is quite an odd tin now. I don't think it's going to leak, but just be on the safe side. So yeah, so that's done. I'm going to wait until the cake mix is in there before I put the paper around the outside to protect the cake as it cooks, because you do that taller than the cake tin, so it can be a bit awkward to get the mixture in. So yes, I'm going to put you on a time lapse whilst I make the mixture, and let's get this done. So that's cake ready to go in the oven, and yeah, another job done. Okay, so the cake is in the oven. I'm going to get this edited so that you can see it tomorrow. So I'll see you then, and bye bye for now.